Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Yeah, I found this article a couple of minutes ago. I wanted to do a quick video on it. As you can see, basically the title is Sleeping with the Enemy, Russian Troops Try to Pick Up Ukrainian Women on Tinder. And these, I'm sorry for laughing, but these men were supposed to go over there for war or whatever, and, put the foot down, so to speak. But instead, they like, you know, if you watch that episode of the Boondocks, I came here looking for booty. That's what they came over there for. They said, forget the war. I'm over here looking for booty. But all jokes aside, when those troops come over here, because eventually they're gonna have to set up martial law over here, according to prophecy. What do you think what do you think's gonna happen over here when those troops and things like that come over here as well? It's already Isaiah 13 chapter. I'm gonna get that verse as well. Talks about how their wives shall be ravished, meaning raped, taken. And as you can see, although when I read a bit of the article, when you go through it, no woman was taken or anything. But what those men, they went over there, they were sent over there to, for war, but yet they was looking for women. So when things get harder and harder, when things get real, over here in America, when that same thing happens over here, where you think you women is just gonna be fine and okay, you think that these men are not gonna want to get with you neither. Mind you, Russian troops are trying to pick up women on Tinder. So they seeing her on social media. And for you women who have Instagram or Facebook, you might have a bunch of followers on Instagram and you not knowing who the hell is following you. You just know, let's say you have about 1,000 or 2,000 followers on Instagram or whatever, and that's gassing your head up, making you think that you're somebody or whatever, and you have 2,000 people liking your pictures. And yeah, you may have family and friends from high school and things like that, family liking your pictures or whatever. But some of those naked pictures that you like to put on Instagram and things like that, you never know. It might be some of these troops as well. When the Lord brings them over here, that's seeing your pictures as well. And when the Lord brings them over here to America, the Lord's going to send them right to you. And he's going to be like, oh, I know you. And you're going to be like, oh, how the hell you know me? I seen you on Instagram, or I seen you on Tinder or Facebook or whatever. And he going to be like, I came here looking for booty. He going to be like, you the one I want. Why? Because you put these pictures, these provocative pictures of yourself on Instagram and thinking that you could just do foolishness like that and get away with it. Nah, the Lord's going to give you exactly what you want. Since you want attention, since you want men to look at you, well, in these last days, when these men ravish you and take you and things like that, and I'll get the precept, these men are going to have their way with you because that's all you've ever shown them was your body. So that's all they're going to be concerned about when they come over here. And the Lord's going to let them have their way with you. It's not going to be pretty at all. And they will not be gentle. But I'll read a little bit of the article, then I'll bring out the precept. It says, from Russia with lust. It says, Russian soldiers poised to invade Ukraine have bombarded women on the other side of the border with Tinder messages Tuesday, according to The Sun. It says, Dasha, I'm not even trying to say that last name. Dasha is her name. App lit up with matches from soldiers named Andriel, Alexander, Gregory, McCall, I'm going to guess that's Michael, and Black, and Black, some 20 miles away. The report said, I actually live in Kyiv, but changed my location settings to Kharkiv after a friend told me there were Russian troops all over Tinder. I'm sorry for laughing, but God damn, you women, man. Like, you thought this whole thing about putting pictures like this on Instagram and Facebook and nobody was going to touch you and you were fine and you could just do whatever you want. Well, the Lord's about to show you that you couldn't just put yourself out there, and you're going to regret the day that you ever put yourself out there. I apologize for laughing and I apologize for rambling on, but I guess the Spirit is just jumping on me to say it. You're going to curse the day. Just like Job cursed his born day, you're going to curse the day that you put those pictures up, those provocative pictures of you like that up on social media like that. Because these men are going to come for you. And even dudes around in your area. Because the brother, this was a couple of months ago, the brother in the camp put in the chat how this Jake was going crazy about, I'm going to try to tell the story the best way I can. But this Jake, there was like, I guess it was like a podcast or whatever, or like if you ever use Uvu, something like that, some FaceTime type stuff, and was this one Jake, some attractive looking woman, and I think another Jake as well. And I think the Jake asked the one chick if there was the end of the world, would you like, date me or whatever, be with me? And she was like, no. And then the one Jake took that as an offense and was like, fuck, F you, I don't need you, I don't care about you, whatever. And then he eventually revealed that was letting himself go on himself to her. Like he imagined having sex with her and things like that. I'm trying to keep it, discreet and things like that. But he imagined, choking the chicken, so to speak, to her. Imagine himself be with her. So you don't think that these guys that follow you on Instagram and Facebook and things like that, they don't choke their chicken as well to you? You don't think that eventually in these last days, when they see, oh, I see you by yourself, they see a chance to get at you, they're not going to want to finally be with you. They thinking in their mind this entire time to be with you. And when they see it, finally see you don't think that they're going to take the chance? These men are going to take the chance at that. There's going to be lawlessness in these streets. Continuing on, though, it says, I actually live in Kyiv, but changed my location settings to Kharkiv. Hopefully I'm saying these things correctly. After a friend told me there were Russian troops all over Tinder, Dasha, a 33-year-old producer, told the outlet. Many would-be Paramists reportedly flirted with treachery as they gave away their military positions while forces assembled north of Kharkiv prepared for what appeared to be an imminent attack, according to Ukrainian military intelligence officials. One muscular guy posed up trying to look sexy in bed with a pistol. Another was in full Russian combat gear, and others just showed off in tight, stripy vests, the woman told the British paper. I didn't find any of them attractive and would never consider sleeping with the enemy. I automatically swiped to the left to reject them, but there were so many I got curious. And see, you got curious. What are you getting curious for? You just said you wouldn't mess with the enemy, but I got curious. Curiosity gonna kill the cat. And these men, they gonna kill the cat if you catch my drift. They gonna kill it, all right. I automatically swiped to the left to reject them, but there were so many I got curious and got into a message exchange. The Ukrainian woman continued, yeah, that curiosity, yeah, if that stuff continue over there, trust me, if you catch my drift, he gonna come kill the cat. Don't you worry. It was funny but scary at the same time, knowing that they were so close. The woman swapped messages with Andrew. We're gonna call him Andrew. Andrew, 31, whose pictures showed him clutching his rifle in full combat gear and helmet, the report said. All right, that's enough of that, but let's get to the scriptures. Just wanted to make a short, quick to the point video, just showing you, like the scriptures say, man, I also get that precept as well. I'll just let the Spirit speak instead of talking. But this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 16. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Let's see what that word ravished says. The word is shagal. Says to violate, yeah, just like I was saying earlier, he gonna come kill the kitty, yeah, that's what that means. He gonna violate, ravish, to violate, ravish, to be ravished, to be lying. So he gonna lie with the kitty. He gonna take the kitty. That's what he gonna do when he come over there. But that's what it means. Basically, to rape, to take you. So you women are gonna be taken. Seeing as how you like to be promiscuous and deal with a whole bunch of men, well, the Lord's gonna put up spirits on these men to come after you, and a lot of spirits gonna The Lord's going to put these demons, these spirits on these men, and a lot of men are going to come your way. Seeing as how you women like so much attention, you want so much men in your inboxes, you talk so much about how I got so many guys in my DMs and all that. Well, don't worry. It ain't going to be just the DMs no more. He going to be banging at your door. Not just him, but Tyrone. Who else? Jackson. Whatever other names you could come up with. Andrew. They all going to be knocking at the door. They're not going to be in the DMs no more. They're going to be front and center at your door waiting. Naked too. Hot and ready. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. Because we don't just, prophesy to the men specifically. Because this message is really for the men, for them to get their house in order. And for them to get, whoever is else in their house in order. If they have a family, wife and children us like that. But it's also to you women as well. We warn you women. Matter of fact, what is that? Let me see. Nah, I thought about that precept. But let me just finish my thought. We warn you women as well that, look, you women can't be out here in these last days. You women not going to be out here just, just wilding out, doing whatever you want to do. In these last days, you're going to have to be under the authority of a man, and not just any man, a man of the Lord. If not, you're going to be taken and done. These men are going to do whatever they want with you. Hold on, let me find that precept. Give me 1 second. Yep, got it. Tawadiyabashimasha. Right, if you want to be protected from these troops that are going to be banging down your doors, coming in, and not just the troops, but regular men in these days to come, in these last days, this is what you're going to need. You're not going to be able to do this girl power and you're independent woman. You're going to be able to be by yourself. Nah, that's not going to fly in these last days. Verse Isaiah chapter 32 and 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind. What's the wind? The coming destruction, the hard times that's coming. And a covert from the tempest, as the rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a rock, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right, so a man is going to be a hiding place. He's going to be the covering. You're not going to be able to just be out there by yourself and say, I'm independent. I don't need a man. No, you're going to need a man in these last days. I've actually told the woman that, and she actually laughed in my face. I'm going to need a man. Yes, you are going to need a man. Scriptures say that she shall be saved in childbearing if she continues in the faith. And when you go down a little bit to verse 9, I'm not going to read too much. It says Isaiah chapter 32, same chapter, and verse 9, it says, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, and give ear unto my speech. Right. And how is the Lord telling you to hear his speech? He's working through us, the men, to tell you, like, yo, get your stuff in order. Stop acting so promiscuous. Stop dressing like that. Cover yourself up. Get yourself under the authority of a man, because you women that are at ease, just living life, like the scriptures say, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. A lot of you women like to live in pleasure. And you're still living in pleasure, even with all this stuff happening. Russia and Ukraine, inflation. And you women are, if you watch these women, they're still living in pleasure. They're in ease. But the Lord says what? Rise up, ye women that are at ease, ye daughters of Zion, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American women. Rise up. Wise up. Many days and many years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. Right, these days is not going to last like this forever, man. These days is going to get tough out here, especially for you women. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip ye and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Right, the teats is these benefits that you get, and this society that pretty much puts you on a pedestal is going to be brought down. The men are going to be are going to be seen as valuable in these last days. And I'll end it off with that precept as well. This kingdom that is put you on a pedestal, it's coming down, man. You're no longer on that pedestal no more. The Lord is raising up the men. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So a man is going to be precious in these last days. A man is going to be a hiding place from women. You're not going to be able to just be out here by yourself. And Lord's one, this video is edifying, but just to add to the point, you see with this woman, she see all these, Russian troops on Tinder, and she got curious and wanted to see what happened, and she got into a message with one of them. And it's like, why would you do that? Didn't you just say you're not going to sleep with the enemy, but then you got curious? That curiosity can now what? What if this guy's a lunatic, and now what he's going to do? He's going to take you to some back alley or take you somewhere and do whatever the hell he wants with you. That curiosity gets people killed. But, like scriptures say, the Lord hasn't, given you women wisdom. Not to say that you're stupid, but you don't think like, hold on, maybe this is not a good idea. I don't know what I could be getting myself into. You women don't think. You just move off of impulse and emotions. And that's going to get you taken advantage of in these last days. But I don't want to ramble on forever. Pray that this video is edifying. Just want to show that, scriptures is speaking, man. Everything that's written in the scriptures, everything that the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is making us to prophesy about is happening in real time if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, and if you're paying attention. But like I said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak Watash. Shalom.